Why fight a hopeless battle trying to defy your destiny?
Because people called me a failure. I'll prove them wrong.
In this video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 things that Naruto taught me. Naruto is a Japanese manga series that tells the story of Naruto Uzumaki, a young ninja who seeks recognition from his peers and dreams of becoming the Hokage, the leader of his village. For those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Marin. I'm a qualified doctor by trade with a passion for fitness. My channel is about lifestyle, mainly focusing on fitness, self-improvement, and travel. This video falls into the self-improvement motivation basket. As kids and teenagers, we all have that one show that we're fond of more than any other show. And for me, this was Naruto, and it still is to this day. No other show has taught me so many lessons with carryover to the real world. Since Naruto itself is so large, I'm going to focus on one specific episode. Episode number 62. A Failure's True Power. This episode is hands down one of my favourite Naruto episodes ever. It brings to light so many themes and ideas that make the show so special. Lesson number 1. Hard work beats talent. At this point in the show, Naruto is looked down on by many in the village as a failure and someone who isn't worthy of being a ninja. On the other hand, Neji is talented with genetic gifts that make him the clear favourite in this fight. This situation is very relevant to real life. In almost anything you do in life, there's always going to be someone with talents and gifts that you don't have. But that doesn't mean they can't be beaten. This episode shows that even a failure can pick himself up over time and eventually become successful. The difference is that he has to work that much harder. Most people aren't willing to do that. If you can endure the work, you can beat people who on paper are better. What makes this episode even more motivating is that Naruto beats Neji with his shadow clone jutsu. Let me play a clip for you.
I should have guessed you'd use that shadow clone jutsu. It's your specialty after all. I was careless.
For the record, I failed the graduation exam 3 times. Because there was this one jutsu that was always on the exam. It was the one jutsu that I just couldn't master. My clones were pathetic, that's right. I flunked the shadow clone jutsu every time.
If that isn't motivating, then I don't know what is. Lesson number 2. Work hard to achieve your dream, even when no one believes in you. One of the hardest things to do is give 100% to something when no one believes in you. This is what makes Naruto so special. Growing up with no parental guidance or anyone telling him how to behave in society, he forged his own goal of becoming Hokage. For a long time, no one believed that he would become a great ninja, let alone Hokage. But he used this as motivation to prove people wrong. He believed in himself when no one else did, and when his efforts went unrecognized. He trained day in and day out to the point of exhaustion and constantly looked for the next challenge. No one's opinion mattered to him more than his own dream did, and that's a powerful message in itself. Naruto instinctively knew that believing in yourself can take you a long way. At the conclusion of the fight, everyone is stunned by the outcome. People that once resented him were now clapping and cheering for him. For the first time in his life, he was being recognized. Recognized by the very people that didn't believe in him.
Huh?
Wow.
This teaches us something very important. No one has to believe in you, but when you achieve something great, no one can deny you either. Lesson number 3. Destiny is a matter of choice. Throughout this episode, destiny is a common theme. Neji views destiny as something that is fixed from birth. He says people's limitations are set, fixed, and unchangeable. Only a fool wastes his time trying to become something that he can never be. The only destiny that everyone shares is death. His upbringing and experiences forged his bleak and cynical worldview. A worldview that goes against everything Naruto stands for. Naruto says, if you don't like your destiny, don't accept it. Instead, have the courage to change it the way you want it to be. In life, no one can control what circumstances they're born into. Some people have it much harder, and some people are born much luckier than others. But it can also be a double-edged sword. For some people, being born with advantages can mean they're less motivated to work hard. In Naruto's case, he didn't have anything, at least that he knew of at the time. But rather than accepting his fate at face value, he chose to create his own destiny instead. Naruto uses his less than ideal circumstances as a blessing in disguise. Rather than allowing it to be a weakness, he uses it as motivation to achieve his goal. There's a quote that I love that reads, "The wolf on the hill is never as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill." Sometimes it's about who wants it more. This episode highlights it perfectly. To summarize, hard work beats talent, work hard to achieve your dream even when no one believes in you, and destiny is a matter of choice. These are the top 3 things that Naruto vs Neji taught me. I hope this inspired you even a little with your own goals and dreams. If it did, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.